Do you ever feel like every argument ends with someone hurt and nothing solved?
Imagine this instead: resolving conflicts in seconds and growing closer after every disagreement.
Sounds impossible? We're living proof it isn't. Here's how.
Let's face it, fights happen in all relationships. But when unhealthy communication takes over, it's like a ticking time bomb.
Here are some all too common examples of how things can go wrong and what makes them so damaging.
Stick with us, and we'll also show you how to turn these conflicts into opportunities for connection later in the video.
Shut up! I can't stand you anymore!
You can't stand me. You should be thankful I'm still with you.
Thankful? You should be begging me to stay.
What went wrong here? Both partners are letting their anger control them.
They are defensive, critical, and dismissive of each other's emotions, and this leads to a toxic attitude.
It's your fault I feel this way. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be so stressed and depressed.
Oh please, I'm doing you a favor by being with you. Who else would put up with a psycho like you?
Notice how neither partner is taking accountability.
Instead, they blame each other, use degrading language, and fuel resentment.
If you ever do this again, I'm leaving you.
If you really loved me, you'd stay and do as I say.
Here, one partner uses ultimatums to escalate fear, while the other manipulates by weaponizing love.
Both approaches undermine trust and create emotional distance. You said you'd pick me up from work today, but you didn't answer my texts.
No, I didn't. I said that I would pick you up if I had the time, and then I told you that I wouldn't make it.
I'm sure you definitely said you'd pick me up.
Of course you don't remember. You are always imagining things like this.
This is classic gaslighting, invalidating a partner's experience, shifting blame, and creating self-doubt.
Have you found yourself in any of these scenarios? Don't worry, you're not alone.
These patterns are common, but also completely fixable. Let's dive into the healthy communication techniques that can change everything.
But before we show you how to transform your relationship, let us share how we went from daily fights to an unshakable relationship.
When we started our relationship, we were both young, immature, and completely unprepared for the challenges ahead. Every disagreement felt like a war zone.
But deep down, even through the screaming and chaos, one thing was clear. We loved each other and wanted to make it work. But we didn't know how and had no one to help us.
We realized the problem was not our love, it was how we communicated.
We started having deep, honest conversations about our feelings, our pasts, and the pain we carried.
It wasn't easy, and we still have big fights, but little by little things began to change.
We wrote down everything we learned about ourselves, each other, and our relationship.
It was like we were each other's therapists, and we refused to give up.
Over time, we stopped overthinking, learned to understand each other deeply, and became unshakable.
Our relationship transformed into a unity that we could not even imagine, and because of that, we have been having fun enjoying our life together.
Our relationship started in 2014, but it was in 2015, when we moved in together, that we experienced the biggest challenges. Since then, we have been having meaningful conversations every day.
These lessons helped us write and publish our first book, create the revolutionary Togetherness Fulfillment Method, which is a complete personal development and relationship strengthening system, and also start coaching together.
All these years later, we're stronger than ever.
If you make your love your priority and listen deeply to each other, nothing can stand in your way.
Now, let's go back to the previous unhealthy situations and see how they can be handled with healthy communication.
Shut up! I can't stand you anymore!
Sorry you feel this way. Can you tell me what's really bothering you so we can work through it together?
Okay, I guess we can chat about it. Thank you for understanding me.
It's your fault I'm so stressed.
I'm sorry, my love, you feel this way. I think it is because I'm stressed as well, and I need your support. Can we please talk about it and figure out together what is the way forward?
Okay, we can talk about it.
Thank you, my love.
If you ever do this again, I'm leaving you.
I'm sorry, my love. It really hurts me when you say that. I don't believe love is conditional. Can we please work it out together? I really want to understand what makes you feel this way.
I want that too. Let's stay calm and talk it through.
Thank you.
You said you'd pick me up, but you didn't text me back.
I'm so sorry, my love. I fell asleep and I let you down. I'll make sure that won't happen again. Sorry.
It's okay, I understand. I was worried. Let's communicate better next time.
Of course, and I'm sorry again.
So now you see the healthy responses and how these can end arguments in a few seconds if both of you are willing to put in the work.
These are the best 4 tips to help you achieve this.
Fights are normal, but growth is optional.
Accept that both of you are imperfect and that conflicts are opportunities to grow together.
Stay grounded and remember, emotions pass. Don't let them control your actions.
Next time you feel anger rising during an argument, take a deep breath and silently remind yourself this is an opportunity to grow, not to win.
See how this mindset shift changes the tone of the discussion.
Listen to understand, not to respond. Take turns speaking and reflect back what your partner says to show that you're truly hearing them.
This simple act can diffuse tension and build unity.
In your next argument, try this. Pause after your partner speaks and repeat back what you understood, starting with, "What I hear you saying is..."
Notice how this improves clarity and connection.
Every argument has lessons. Ask, what can I improve? What does my partner need?
Write down these lessons and use them to understand each other on a deeper level.
After your next disagreement, take 5 minutes to reflect together. Each of you should write down one thing you learned about yourself and one thing you learned about your partner.
Share your insights with each other.
Put what you've learned into action. Even if you don't get it perfect, every effort strengthens your relationship.
Growth is a process. Embrace it.
The next time a similar situation arises, consciously use one of the lessons from your previous argument.
Start the conversation with, "Last time we learned this. Let's try it now."
Healthy communication isn't just possible, it's transformative. We've been there and we know that you can too create an unshakable relationship where love, respect and unity thrive.
So smash the subscribe button and see you in the next video about love so you can learn more tools about how to create an unshakable relationship.
See you there!